Hey everyone, it's West Coast Bork. I am in the studio, and it's another episode of the Penultimate.
That's right, boys. We're back with another edition of the Penultimate Show. West Coast Bork happened to be out on the East Coast on business, stopped by, and he had a good time saying howdy to you yesterday prior to the filming of the show today. We're going into week 6, Cowboys, and I don't know about you, but I just made one bum trade with Denton. He set me up.
Female officers dressed as ladies of the night, ready to arrest anyone who makes the mistake of propositioning them.
Prostitutes. Work there.
It's time to take a look and see what happened back in week 5. Taking a look at the matchups from week 5, right off the bat, Bork clicking rib, I went up against my brother-in-law, Mojo Jojo, and he put a stomping to me, 149 to 106. His Miami running back, Arcane, was at 3 carries. He already had 100 and something yards and a 40-yard touchdown. I was out of it by 135 on Sunday. Mojo Jojo goes to 3-2. I drop to 2-3. Ex Primo, you went up against Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets. You got the big win, Ex Primo. Your rebrand's looking good here, 134 to 95. You moved to 3-2. You're in real good shape. Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets. You won last week. You got your first victory. You couldn't keep it going here. You dropped to 1-4. Next, Delayed Hesitation. Going up against the Shame Wagon. And Delayed Hesitation had a rough week. They score 76 points. They lose to the Shame Wagon. 78 points, I'm sorry. They lose to the Shame Wagon, who scores 160. Take a look at what the Shame Wagon is doing, guys. They've made a lot of trades. They've gotten themselves really set up in draft picks, and they're still winning like this. But come on, guys. Come on. The Shame Wagon's built on the Bears. This will not last. I predict the Shame Wagon is going to be going down, 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 down. You should pick against him, in my opinion, but he's 4-1 right now. Next, Denton's erectile dysfunction going up against the Golden Gremlins, and the pain continues for Denton. He loses 163 to 76. The Golden Gremlins, the defending champions, they get back in the winning way, get back on the board. They go to 4-1. Denton drops to that 0-5. Next, Bane's Biscuit Bandits going up against Team GPT, and GPT, you took the loss, dude. Your first loss of the season, and it was a rough one, 153 to 77. Bane is now in first place. He's running things right now. He's the guy to catch. He's 4-1. Team GPT, you are also 4-1. Joel's best effort. You went up against Lee Mack, and look at this. You got yourself your second victory. Joel 122 to 96. You go to 2-3. You're still in it. Lee Mack, you're 2-3. Also still in the party. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. You went up against the West Coast Bork, who we saw in the intro, and you got the big win, 121-72. Mr. Robinson, you didn't have to score 1,000,000 points and lose this time. You scored a reasonable amount. You took the victory. You're 2-3. West Coast Bork, I busted his chops for when he played me. He scored 150 points, and ever since then, he's been laying eggs. He drops to 1-4. Nogalito, you went up against Vino Labertino, and wow, Nogalito, rough week for you, even with Mahomes. You lose to Vino 171-88. Vino, 171 points, dude. You had the highest point total of the week. You got the 15 bucks.
Best.
You,
I'm
the
best.
best.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
And you know that it is true. Yeah, up there at 4-1, Vino, you're doing great. And finally, Schroot's middling beats went up against Dan's dazzling team, and Dan, boom, gets himself a big victory, 166-128. We had a lot of teams really close to that 171. The points, they are flowing this year in the penultimate. Dan, with that big win, you go to 3-2. Schroot, you drop to 2-3. And boys, those were the results from week 5.
Hey, baby.
Hi there.
Whoa. Like, how much or something?
50.
Cool. Hey, Beavis, you got 50 cents?
Let's see how this impacts the standings. Throw those standings up there. You see Bane on top, 4-1. Got Vino at 4-1, Golden Gremlins at 4-1, Shame Wagon and Team GPT. All you guys are at 4-1, looking real pretty. We got Dan's dazzling team at 3-2, Mojo Jojo at 3-2, and X Primo at 3-2. You guys, you top 8. You, if the season was over today, you would be in the championship bracket. Underneath, we got Nogalito, Mr. Robinson, Lee Mack, Schroot, myself in 13th, Delayed Hesitation, Joel's Best Effort. Guys, we're all 2-3. Okay, then of course we got West Coast Fork at 1-4. The bottom 8 teams, they would get into the consolation bracket. And if the season was over right now, Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets and Denton's erectile dysfunction would not make the playoffs. Those are the standings going into week 6.
Why don't we go up to my room?
Yeah.
Buck naked.
You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. But you sometimes, if you're lucky, can get it right and pick them. And none of us got it right this week and pick them. This was the week of upsets. Take a look. P-Rex, Sheet Slitter, you're in first still with 30 points. A lot of us got 4 points this week. Delayed Hesitation has 28. Lee Mack and GPT, you're tied for third with 27. Then you can see there's 4 teams underneath with 26. We're right there. There's 2 teams with 25, a team with 24, a team with 23. There's a lot of teams that are right there, nibbling right behind. All they need is one good pick'em week, and they could shoot to the top. Pick'em! It's never been more fun.
You've got to tell me what you want to do.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah, me too.
And now it's time for a special guest on the Penultimate show. No, this is no Patrick Malone. This is a legitimate guest. Someone professional, someone affiliated with the NFL, a fan of the Penultimate, back for his 3rd successive season. The NFL Network's own Patrick Claybon. And Claybon, I think he's confused about his age still. I don't know. But he has some great advice and some words of wisdom. Take it away, Patrick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? In the Penultimate Fantasy Football League, this is Patrick Claybon of the NFL Network, back with you to talk about trades. Because I know we just finished, well, we're about to finish Week 5 here on Monday Night Football, and some things aren't necessarily going so well. What can you do? You can package a trade that makes things better for both teams. Because if you're in 7th, 8th place, it's not worth it to be fighting each other. You should be worried about the top. So make a trade that's mutually beneficial for both of your rosters. It's going to improve your point production every single week. And how can you make sure you get the best player? There's no such thing as a best player. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the game Pokemon. there's no such thing. It's whatever's best for how you want to use the player that you're getting. So there's a conceivable way that you could both get the best player. You know, it's about a rising tide lifting all boats. As soon to join you guys in my 40s, I've come to learn one thing about fantasy football. The only way to win is to win. But the only way to really win is to have a good time. And so if you're communicating with the people in your league, having some fun banter, not harmful, and taking whoever's on the top off of that spot, then you're having fun. So good luck to you guys in the Penultimate Fantasy Football League. Can't wait to see how things go.
I mean, Patrick's got it right. You know, the most important thing, especially for a team like me that loses all the time, is to have fun. Banter with the people in your league. Take a look at what we've done here, gentlemen. We've created the Penultimate. We've created the greatest fantasy football league in the history of mankind. You and you and you and you and me together. Patrick Claybon reminding us that we're doing a good thing. And keep those trades going out there.
What exactly do you mean by it?
It's now time, boys, to take a look. Those matchups. Oh boy, I need to win bad. The matchups for week 6. All right, take a look. First up, Bork's Clicking Rib. I'm 2-3. I need to win desperately, and boy, oh boy, am I going up against the right team. I'm facing Captain Flaccid. I'm facing the erectile dysfunction of Denton, okay? This is a sure thing, gentlemen. This is a lock. His team is awful. Okay, I said on the text thread I'd trade with you, Denton, but it's like going to a garage sale that you never get out of the car for. You can just tell there's nothing there for you. I'm going to beat you this week and go to 3-3. You will not get your first victory against the Clicking Rib. Next, we had X Primo going up against Schroot's Middling Beats. X Primo's predicted to win this. You know, they had a great week last week. Schroot's been up and down. I don't know how you guys view this in Pick'em, but Schroot needs the victory to try to get up to 500. X Primo looking for that 4th win. Next, Delayed Hesitation, who took a tough loss, hard loss last week, going up against Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. Mr. Robinson is not the team you want to be playing, Sean, when you're trying to get back on the winning track. This guy's been scoring a bevy of points, averaging over 130 per week. He's predicted to score that again. Who will get their 3rd victory? Next, Bane's Biscuit Bandits going up against Dan's Dazzling team. Look, it's the Newbie Bowl. It's the 2 new guys going against each other, and both of them are doing really, really well. Can Bane stay on top, or will Dan knock him down a peg? Next, we got Joel's Best Effort, who got the win, going up against my cousin, the West Coast Bork, who was here in the studio just now. Who's going to win this one? Joel, I thought you weren't going to win last week, dude. And look, you put that best effort forth. You got the W. Can you do it and get your 3rd victory? Or will West Coast Bork go to 2-4? Lee Mack, you're going up against Mojo Jojo's nice team. I don't like your chances here. Mojo Jojo's, he just came off a real hot week scoring 140 points. Lee Mack, you came off the loss. Can you turn it around? Mojo Jojo's looking for his 4th win. Lee, you're looking for your 3rd. No Galito, talk about needing to turn it around. After a hot start, No Galito has gone on a bit of a skid going up against the Shame Wagon. Noga, don't worry, dude. Shame. You're good. He's depleted now. He got that crappy Bears luck last time. There's no way he's going to keep winning. Y'all, No Galito's taking the victory this week. You heard it here first. Team GPT, you're going up against Vino. Ooh, 2-4-1 teams. Somebody's looking for that 5th victory of the year. This is going to be a highly rated matchup. Can Team GPT, can they make the comeback after losing last week? Or will Vino continue to rock the points after scoring 170? We shall see. And finally, Sheet Slitter Slit Sheets. You're going up against the Golden Gremlins. The Gremlins are predicted to win this one. The defending champions have been absolutely ferocious this year. Sheet Slitter is like trying to grab at straws. Can they grab one before they sink under? I don't think so. I'm going to be picking the defending champion. And those gentlemen are the matchups for this upcoming week 6.
What does it mean?
You know, it.
That's it, boys. Another one in the can. Big matchups this week. It's do or die for me. How about you? I can't wait to see what happens out on that field.